Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I wanted to talk today about the apps that I have on my phone that I used to run with. So I actually keep everything in a different folder. I'm gonna insert a card right here, but the apps that I have on my phone are basically the ones related to my Fitbit. I have the Fitbit Ionic, and then I have Strava, Runkeeper, Endomondo, Nike Run Club, and mapmyrun. So I'm going to start talking about Runkeeper. Runkeeper is the app that I started using when I started running a year and a half ago. It's very user-friendly. It has different features depending on the level of membership. There's a free membership that for a month gives you all the options that a paid membership offers you, but only for 1 month. So if you want to keep those options, you actually have to pay into the program. But you can actually design training plans for you depending on how many days you want to run, the race that you want to train for, if it's 5K, a 10K, half marathon or a marathon. And I found it pretty useful in the beginning because they had plans from Jeff Goddard, which I think is a phenomenal coach and trainer, but they discontinued those, and now the system generates other random plans for you, which in my opinion are not as user-friendly and not as effective. With the Jeff Goddard plan, I trained for my first half marathon, and given my times during training, he told me that I was going to finish in 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I ended up finishing in 2 hours and 18 minutes. So I thought it was success. It was a very good plan. So I started using Runkeeper, but I don't use it anymore now because I have discovered Endomondo. So Endomondo is my favorite app at this point. It gives you a lot of, it's really flexible in terms of the days that you want to run, the distance that you want to run, what you want to do, the time. So it lets you pick. Once you go through the whole system, it lets you pick in between 3 different goals, one being very aggressive and another one being more doable and not as aggressive. And again, it lets you pick the days that you want to run. So if you want to run 7 days a week, it lets you do that. It just recalculates the mileage depending on the days that you're running. So Endomondo right now is the one that I'm using. I really enjoy it. The only minus for Endomondo is that it doesn't track treadmill runs. Even if you put them in yourself, it won't track them. And then also, obviously, if you forget to hit the button, it doesn't track them. So that's a minus for me. It should really track your treadmills, you know, the runs that you add manually. It should really factor them into your plan, but it doesn't. Another app that I use is Strava. Now I do use Strava because of the social component. It really, to me, it's social media. You can friend other runners in the area, and then you can actually, you get very competitive because you see that, like this week we are all running in extreme temperatures. It's been really hot and humid, so it keeps you competitive with yourself. When you see that other runners went out there at 5 in the morning and ran, then you're like, okay, I really need to get out there and run. So it keeps you motivated and engaged when you're running in the summertime. Also, what I like about it is that you can post. So people don't use this feature a lot, but you can actually post just something that you want to tell your audience, whoever you're friends with. And you can belong to clubs as well. So I belong to a couple of clubs in my area, which is good because then you keep you're updated with races or runs that people may be doing that they may be just joining or running together. So that's something I like very much from Strava. Another app that I use is mapmyrun. Mapmyrun is very useful when you're in a different city or in a different country, and then you just log in and you see where people are running. You don't even have to be friends with anybody. You just see, depending on your GPS and your location, it tells you where people are running and it suggests routes for you. So there's a map and you can just follow the map. So it's very, very useful just to see where other people are running, and that, you know, routes that may be safe for you to run. Another app that I have added lately is Nike Run Club. Now, Nike Run Club is actually, has a different spin to all the other ones because the runs are quote unquote narrated. So they have Shelley Flanagan and other famous elite runners just telling you, like coaching you through your run. So depending on which run you pick, they're going to be talking to you and telling you, this is what you should be doing, now ease into your running, now you have to pick up your pace. So it's very, I think it's really useful when you lack that motivation or maybe you're doubting yourself. If you can do it, then you have that voice telling you exactly what to do. I think it's great when you have lost your mojo, so to speak, which happens to all runners. It happens to me. So, and I know many of my friends go through these phase as well when they're like, oh, I have to go out there and run again. Well, this solves that problem because you have that coach, that person talking you into running. So these are my apps that I enjoy running with. Again, like I said, the main one that I use is Endomondo. This video is not sponsored at all. It's just a personal preference. At this point, that's the one that fits within my needs as a runner. That may change in the future. We, as runners, we are constantly tweaking what we do. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Nothing will make me happier than having more subscribers. I'm working very hard to keep this channel up and running and come up with new content for you guys. So suggestions are welcome as well. Stick around for more videos like this one, and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.